Guys, hurry, we're gonna be late for chorus.
Wait, where is everyone?
Guys? I think we're already on stage.
Well, aren't we supposed to be performing later?
It's fine, just roll it. Hi, I'm Tyler, and I'll be your male tenor.
Hi, I'm Anthony, and I'll be your male lead.
Hi, I'm Johnny, and I'll be your male baritone.
Hi, I'm Zach, and I'll be your male bass.
Hi, I'm Caitlin, and I'll be your female tenor. Hi, I'm Ashley, and I'll be your female lead. Hi, I'm Brooke, and I'll be your female bari.
Hi, I'm Rania, and I'll be your female bass.
And we're...
Wait, we still don't have a name. Oh, I told you guys we are not prepared. Guys, calm down. We're gonna be fine.
Yeah, we'll get through this. Got this.
Yeah, what if we're called the Acadaler Lions?
Oh no, that is horrendous!
Well, do you guys have any better ideas?
How about
Crescendo?
crescendo?
Do you guys have any ideas?
Yeah, we can ask the audience for some ideas.
Since we're a newly formed group, there'll be a box in the lobby where you can give your suggestions. Okay, great. Now, what are we gonna sing?
I don't know, something easy like,
Hark the Herald Angels sing!
Perfect.
Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful
Thank you. Well, if you lived in the 14th century or perhaps the 16th century, you would be hearing music that is appropriate for the holidays, but in those days, many of the choral groups sang something called a madrigal. And madrigals are most often sung a cappella, which means there's no accompaniment. But before I say that, let's give one more round of applause to these two ladies here. Thank you. And of course, I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge my wonderful accompanist, Mrs. Fasciano. But right now we take you back 200 to 400 years, and we're going to sing a cappella a piece called A Holiday Madrigal. Here we go. For our next number, we have a piece entitled There Is Faint Music. Famous choral composer Dan Forrest was involved in his commission to write this song. This is, without a doubt, the most difficult, challenging piece because we have been working real hard at soaking you in and getting you involved in the story. It's a very innocent story about a young infant who was once born in a manger. But let's face the facts. Contemporary times, holidays are rough. You know what I mean? The parents have to pay the bills. Buy the gifts. We get the decorations. We get the sales. Black Friday. Cyber Monday. My head hurts. This song is a tribute to all of the parents out there who work hard to make their children and families happy. Because let's face it, it's all about paying the bills afterwards, but we won't tell anybody. So please enjoy this piece. And we need a few props to get this going. Ladies, you get your props ready? Oh, I think they're ready to go. Miss Fasciella, oh, she has her prop. I gotta get my prop on. By the way, the hat I'm wearing, I got from Radio City Music Hall, a Jester's hat, it's appropriate, and I'm still paying that credit card bill. So. All right, here we go, ladies. How do I look? Great. All right, thank you.
Dashing through the slush, through snow that turns to mush, we are in a rush. On to Christmas Day, the crowds are most offensive. We are apprehensive of gifts that are expensive. All we do is pay. Christmas bills, Christmas bills, paying all the way. Oh, what pain it is to pay, has it always been this way? Christmas bills, paying all the way. Oh, what pain it is to pay and pay and pay and pay. I hung my Christmas stocking, but no one came a-knocking. Santa was out hawking all our Christmas toys. I know I shouldn't let this get me all upset. It's what you give, not get, that should bring Christmas joys. Christmas bills, paying all the way. Oh, what pain it is to pay, has it always been this way? Christmas bills, paying all
you so much. So while we're just putting away these stands and chairs, I would just like to take a moment to acknowledge our students who made the All-State Festival this past December. Actually, I think it was about 2 weeks ago in Rochester, New York. So every spring, these students sing a NISMA solo, and they are given a grade, and from there, students are chosen to be in the New York State All-State Chorus in Rochester, New York. So I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge those students who made the festival. I didn't tell them I was doing this, so just give a wave when I call your name, okay? The first student is Tyler Abramowitz, tenor. We have Caitlin Corrigan, alto. We have John Doty, bass. We have Dylan Maybert, bass, who you also just saw playing trumpet. We have Anthony Raffaelli, bass. Gabby Sferlazza, soprano. Although she's alto for All-State. And Andrew Williams, bass. And it was incredible to have 7 students representing our chorus at this conference, which was amazing. Also have to acknowledge our alternates as well. Aiden Kelly, tenor. Danny Powers, bass. Where are you, Danny? I don't see you. There you are. And Aiden Timko, bass. We had one student who was selected for All National this year, which was in Florida this past November. And we had one student that was selected and one alternate. So our alternate who was selected this year is Dylan Maybert. All National alternate. And our student who got into the All National chorus for this year is Paul Lloyd, bass. We are so proud of them. Our next piece, I think we're good to go. Our next piece is one of my favorite Christmas carols, We Three Kings. It's a cappella, no instruments. We hope you enjoy.
Field
you. The next song that we're singing tonight is the Pentatonix version of Mary, Did You Know? And it features two students, Adam Rubin on vocal percussion, and if you've never heard vocal percussion, you're about to hear it, and also a solo by Tyler Haltersall. This song is dedicated to my mom because she's right over there. She's been asking me to do this song for probably since I came up here, I think. She's been asking me to do Mary, Did You Know? So I wanted to do it this year, so dedicated to my mom. Just making sure I covered all of my notes. So before we close with our final piece, I would just like to take a moment to give a few thank yous. First off, I'd like to just thank my amazing colleagues for everything they do to help me. Matt Damasi, Ed Kozlowski, Gina Pelletieri, Barbara Lieberman, Therese Menino. Just unbelievable colleagues and friends. I'd like to give a shout out to the middle school chorus teachers, Eric Hulse and Danielle Tucker, for being here tonight. And being such amazing friends and people. I just love you both so much. Have to thank our incredible accompanist, another one of my dear friends, Mr. Joseph Franzino. Farmingdale is beyond lucky to have him. His talents are endless, and he just is an amazing friend, colleague, teacher. We just adore you. We're so lucky to have you. I'd like to thank these people behind me, these students, for working so hard since September on this really difficult music. I have to especially give a shout out to the 8th grade boys who come up here and are now freshmen who have to join this huge group, and somehow they find their way, and can we give a shout out to them? It's pretty amazing. Freshman boys, give a shout out to them. Thank you for coming out tonight, for your undying support of the music department. We couldn't do anything we do without your support. And our final song we're doing tonight is Joy to the World by Pink Zebra, and it features Joe Connors on percussion and Michael Loria on bass. We hope you enjoy. Happy holidays.
Good evening and welcome to the Wind Ensemble portion of the concert. We always look forward to this one. It's such a good time. At band camp we play Meet the Band edition. So this edition is going to be Meet the Wind Ensemble concert edition. So the students seated behind me are truly remarkable. It's a bunch of accolades I just want to tell you about. First, I would like the all-county kids. We have 25 and over all-county, Nassau all-county musicians who are going to be performing in January. So if you could stand and be recognized, all-county. And next level is all-state. We had a student representative in the symphony orchestra. He made it on principal trombone, and that's Cooper Malinowski, New York All-State. He just performed in December in Rochester. And finally, we have All National, and we had one representative from the band play in All National, and also he was awarded principal tuba. This was in Florida, All National, Joseph Gerasi. Besides being talented musicians, these kids are at the top of their class. In fact, we happen to have the salutatorian and valedictorian in this band, which is, yes, it's one thing to have two kids in the band that are valedictorian and salutatorian, but you're never going to believe this. They're twins. Yes, salutatorian Rebecca Morales. Stay standing. And valedictorian, her twin sister, Gianna Morales. These kids can certainly do it all. They inspire me to be a better educator. Sometimes groups, you have to really push them to be the best that they can be. I feel like these kids come in prepared, they're dedicated, they're kind, they're always so willing to work, which is really, really, it's a great ensemble. You're going to hear in this next piece that we're going to play, it's really, really, really difficult. It's called Machu Picchu, and it's by Satoshi Yagasawa. It's a Japanese composer, and this is our first Japanese composer we've ever played. We definitely enjoyed it. Some universities don't even touch music like this, and most high schools don't. And if a high school does play it, it's in May. So these kids were able to do this in December on top of a marching band, which we had a very successful season, by the way, too. We had our biggest band we've ever had, 315 strong. I can say we might be one of the we might be the biggest on Long Island. So I'm proud of them. Yes. And can I have the drum majors and section leaders please stand up in the marching bands? Truly, truly a great group. So to be able to pull off college level literature in December, I'm just so proud of them. I am so excited for you to hear this piece. So it's about the Machu Picchu, the magnificent city in the sky. So it starts off with, you're going to hear the majesty of it. And then in the middle, you're going to hear turmoil, and when it eventually fell, the Incans eventually fell to the Spanish conquistadors. But at the end, you're going to hear the rediscovery. In the early 1900s, they rediscovered the city. So you're going to hear all that. We hope to portray the emotion. We want you to feel this music. Stravinsky once said, "I never understood one bar of music I ever played, but I felt them all." And we try to do that as an ensemble, that it's not just notes on a page, it's emotion. So we hope to portray what Yagasawa wanted to evoke, which is majesty, turmoil, and then the beauty at the end. And also on that note, as you know, we had a band member who tragically was killed in an accident, and we lost him 2 weeks ago. And we want to dedicate this performance to him. And when words fail, music speaks. So we want to leave you with Yagasawa's Machu Picchu. This one's for Jaden.
Grinch, who lived just north of Whoville, did not. The Grinch hated Christmas, the whole Christmas season. Now, please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason. It could be, perhaps, that his shoes were too tight. It could be his head wasn't screwed on just right. But But I think that the most likely reason of all, that the Grinch's heart was 2 sizes too small.
Mr. Grinch, you really are a hero. You're as cuddly as a cactus, you're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black peel.
Monster, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty hole. Your brain is full of spiders. You've got garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch. I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5-foot pole.
Why, my sweet little tot?
The fake Santa Claus lied.
There's a light on this tree that won't light on one side. So I'll take it home to my workshop, my dear. I'll fix it up there and bring it back here.
Small, coming, it came. Somehow or other, it came just the same. The Grinch with his rich feet ice cold in the snow, stood puzzling and puzzling. How could it be so? It came without ribbons, it came without tags, it came without packages, boxes, or bags. He puzzled and puzzled till his puzzler was sore. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before. Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas perhaps means a little bit more. And what happened then? Well, in Whoville they say, the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day.